But when he got divorced, he gave his wife all the money ever. I don't want her to see me argue, and I saw the direction it was going with the wife's attorney and all that, and like I was just like, you got it, bro, and left.
That he has his passport, that there are no good women in the U.S.
I've met some of the most beautiful, amazing women, all backgrounds, all careers, here in the States.
Like, these men have created this whole movement where they're going to other countries seeking traditional wives who can be led, and that just screams control issues. And
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get my videos as soon as I release them. Let's hop right into it.
It's mostly men saying how they're having to rebuild their life because they had to give so much in this like divorce that they didn't see coming.
Yep.
For one reason or another. Now, that happens so often that it like has created the like turn off of people wanting to be married, because they're like, if I'm going to be risk, like this level of risk is too much for me. I have a client and he now just started a new hedge fund, but when he got divorced, he gave his wife all the money and the house, and he slept in his car for 6 months. And he's just like, the reason was because I don't want my kid to suffer ever.
Right.
Ever. I don't want her to see me argue, and I saw the direction it was going with the wife's attorney and all that, and like I was just like, you got it, bro, and left.
Because I know somebody too that they was married for a decade, and when they got divorced because he found out she was cheating on him, so she wanted a divorce to get with a new guy, and then so he lost the house, she got full custody of the kids. And he had to pay child support. Yeah. And he started, and he told me he had a savings, and his savings got completely wiped out for lawyer fees, and giving her money. So he's like, I'm left out with nothing. He said, I don't even got no furniture, nothing. So I'm like, what are you waiting for? This is the way. That's a reason, kind of what you just brought up, where a lot of men these days, they kind of like the risk of marriage is just too high. Because if she gets her emotions, or if I don't want to be with her no more, I'm going to lose everything I got. I understand why a lot of dudes think that way.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I literally listen to both sides of the story where I watch.
This is why passport bros are the way. Planes flying everywhere. Just show the planes going up right now. Planes after planes, right? And it happened over the pandemic. Guys have known this for a while. Man, I'll tell you what led me to leave out, right? Years ago, it was many years ago, I said, wait a minute. See, I'm one of those guys, I'll see something happening and I won't hesitate. A lot of guys hesitate because they're not ready to go, they're not ready to move, right? Before I left the West, I had an online job already. I made sure I was straight. So I'm already working online. So as soon as I seen I was legit with it. Not legit. As soon as I seen I was able to maintain it and able to sustain an income long term, because I have skills, right? I've been in sales pretty much since I was 18 years old. And when I seen I can do it online and be anywhere in the world, it puts you on another playing field. And it makes the world your oyster. And that's why I left some years ago. After that, I said, you know what? I got to show other guys the way. And that's what I do now. But anyway, let me hop on to the next video. Oh, bro. See, man, it's guys like you, bro. I understood if you look. I'm not going to elaborate on it too much, but yeah, why are you taking pictures, bro? Look, take a mental note if you're going to do anything. She was fine with you even looking. There's some girls that are fine with you even looking. The only reason why she said something probably is because you brought out the phone. But I don't know. I got to look at her other videos and see if she, have other videos complaining about guys looking at her. But yeah, that was weird. Let me go to the next one.
Hi, Kisses. guys, we've got another one. Guys, this is so hilarious. So this black guy on Facebook, he posted this picture in the background, right?
Oh, here we go again.
And then he said something like, you know, he's so glad he has his passport, that there are no good women in the U.S., specifically black women, right? And he was saying that, you know, other cultures are better, and he can't wait to go overseas to get his wife. And he said all the black women attacked his page and came out of nowhere. They said it was so bad. Other black women started reposting his post, and so I got some of it as screenshots. Hold on.
Right here it says, one of my relatives went overseas to get a woman to marry. Long story short, she had a baby, secured a bag, divorced him 3 years later. He's now forced to pay her a lot of money every month, and she's currently working on getting him to sell his house he purchased before he married her so she can take half. Also, he has been depressed and stressed in and out of the hospitals, going through hell, all while ex-wife got a new man out enjoying her life in America. So guys, this here is exactly why you can't bring a lot of them back. Some of them do work. You have some women that remain the same. They don't change. The West can never change them. You even have some new woman that went there and came back, wanted to come back to the Philippines. Yes, there's some women that don't want to be in the West. But this situation here, it happens. She knew she could take advantage of the system. And women go over there and learn that. And you don't know what kind of woman you have right away. Some guys move them over everywhere. That's why in the beginning of the video I said, when I knew I could go and live out there for good, that's when I did it. That's what you have to do as a man. Let me finish the video.
Okay, so respectfully to everybody, this is what tripped me out the most. He said a lot of larger black women came out of nowhere, and this was the picture that he put up, and he said he's running from those type of women.
No comment.
Let me see here. It says, I want someone to explain, if they want traditional, why aren't they going to UAE? Why would a guy go to United Arab Emirates, Italy, France, South Africa, Japan? Guys are going to Japan. See, these women obviously aren't doing the research.
You've never traveled.
Or UK, guys that want to go there. But Japan, guys are going to Japan, right? Why do they only go to third world countries? See, assuming. Guys are going to Japan, guys are going to Korea, guys are going to other places that are not third world countries. So, what are you talking about? And it says here, why not anywhere else where the conversion rate of USD isn't as strong? That's because they can't compete here or anywhere else. They have to go somewhere they can get their ego stroked and feel like a big boy. Simply not true. I think a lot of women shouldn't talk until they know what's going on.
Facts.
But anyway, let me hop on to the next video.
I can't be the only woman that genuinely doesn't care if these passport bros are using their red flags to catch wind and sail to other ports. Like, these men have created this whole movement where they're going to other countries seeking traditional wives who can be led, and that just screams control issues and ew. I'm also going to say I find it really funny how they're so blinded by their misogyny, they don't realize that these women are pimping them. Huh? You paid for her to move to this country. You're paying for her house. You're paying for all those groceries.
Listen, they keep saying that. You paid for the move to this country. See, I don't know, man. They got to make something where the guys that bring them back really are not passport bros, really. I don't know. Because guys aren't trying to do that, right? The best thing to do is to expat the situation and stay out.
She's cooking. You buying the clothes, paying the water bill, and paid for the washing machine that she's doing all the laundry in.
Hey, it's okay to spend all your money on women in America, but do not go spend any of your money whatsoever for everybody else that lives overseas. You know, at some point in time, your families had to come overseas too, unless you're a native.
An honorable mention to the fact that she's probably talking about you in her native tongue to her friends back home on the cell phone that you're also paying the bill for. City girls are just always up by 100, no matter what city they're from.
So see, they indoctrinate them right away. City girls right away, drinking the wine. She would love to have your wife sitting there, putting dirt in her head. She can't wait for it. Look at her. Oh yeah, well, did you know this? Did you know? And introduce her to dudes. She'll be out there introducing your wife to other men, saying, "Don't he look more handsome?" Yeah, man. Be careful, guys.
Not sure where it's coming from. Men feeling like they need to leave the States to find women. I've met some of the most beautiful, amazing women, all backgrounds, all careers here in the States. So men, are you just not looking right?
Or you're just not looking right. Do you know what's happening to guys? Guys are finding those women, right? They're getting married, and then 10 years later, getting taken to the cleaners. What do you mean guys aren't looking right? Guys are looking fine. What happens is these women realize they have the state on their sides and the government on their side, and they change, right? Laws were put in place for so long that everything is in their favor. Those laws aren't changing anytime soon. Why is that? Because it's all about the dollar bill. Maybe they'll start changing them as more men depart. Maybe there'll be a big change. Maybe there'll be an extreme needed change that needs to happen. The pendulum needs to swing in men's favor. And you know what? Men don't see that happen. So by any means, any man, think about it. You guys see content all the time talking about the problem. So if there's a problem, you have people that try to solve problems, right? I've always been one of those kind of guys. How do I solve that problem? Woman looking at my flight, doing this. He's gone. Oh, they're gone. He's there. He's finding his destiny, right? He's finding his true purpose out there, abroad. And took his passport and did it.
This is the way.
But yeah, guys, thank y'all for watching. Always remember, guys, there's always more to life than going through nonsense back home.